grief is a weird one. Everyone experiences grief differently. Everyone will grieve differently over different things. My grief for this is different to my grief for other things, but it's still grief. And it still hurts. And grief is one of those things where you can like be like more in it some days than other days. It's like a wave in a way. Grief never goes away. And there's some days where it feels like yesterday, and some days where grief will feel more removed, and you'll be able to carry the but the weight of grief easier some days, and other days it will completely crush you. That's just how grief works. Some days you'll be kicking and screaming, and this isn't fucking fair. The storage went. I changed my earrings. They're new when no one got them for me. But the thing about these ones I was worried about was someone else like tugging them accidentally and ripping them out my ears. Guess what I nearly just did to myself? Nearly tugged and ripped them out my own ears by accident. Now the camera battery's flashing. It's like, shush, you've talked enough. But I was just saying before, it's some days grief is different to other days. And with the cycles of grief, a lot of the time, like when they talk about like the cycles of grief, like what you go through, it's not like someone dies and it's like death happens and it's like you go through all the cycles and then you're good and you just stick in acceptance. Or it's not like you go slowly for each stage and then reach the end. You can go through the cycles of grief like rapid fire. You can get stuck in one, in a specific cycle of it. You can it goes out of order. Like, it's not like you go in like a pattern either. It's not like you're like in shock 1 minute, then anger, and work your way through to acceptance. That's not how it works. With grief, it's kind of like there are the cycles of grief, but it's not in like an order, and it's not in like a time frame. It's sort of just the behaviours you can display while grieving and the emotions you can feel whilst in that grief. And grief never goes away. Grief is one of those things that if you have grief, you have grief. But there's like, I think mourning is when it's like fresh, and then grief is like, what's the word, like grief is like the later part. I might be completely wrong, I'm probably wrong. I always just thought mourning was like the fresh grief, and then grief is like grief, like what you're gonna have from loss. But it's different. Grief as an adult versus as a child, it's different, and you'll grieve different things differently, and different situations can cause different responses. I know that when I knew about Ebony, I couldn't stay in the vets. I was going to have a panic attack, and I had to leave because I was going to have a panic attack. Whereas as a kid, I'm not going to explain, but it was, I didn't really know. I knew, but I didn't know the full extent. And I would ask why, and as a kid you're like, why? And you still ask why as an adult, you just don't. You know the answer, you know. It's just, it's different. And as a kid as well, kids, there's a misconception, I think, that people say kids are resilient. I think it's more in the way of processing. As a kid, time works differently as an adult to a kid. Like, for me, when I think about my childhood, it's like I just blinked and I'm here. And, like, that's very true still, but, like, time when you're in it as a kid is much slower and your concept of time is not great. Whereas as an adult, you can count the days to the exact, you know, if that makes any sense. But, yeah, grief is just one of those things. But, anyways, I can't wait to get my little ebony tattoo. It's going to be in between two of my pre-existing tattoos, and I can't wait. I'm very excited. Despite the tears. I'm very excited. I promise. I've been very excited about a new tattoo. And I think it's just hitting me. Like, I knew why I was getting the tattoo, and oh, ow. I was worried about other people ripping out my ear. I should be worried about myself, Jesus. But, I don't know, I think it's just hitting me. Look, I love my tattoos. I'm very excited for my tattoo. Also, ebony. Oh, Christ. I'm fine. But yeah, I have been very excited to get my tattoo, and it's going to be it's going to look great. I'm very excited. It's going to be so cool. I'm so excited. Despite the tears, I promise I'm excited. It's just a sad reason, but I'm very excited. Yes, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. I saw the Amy Winehouse movie on charge. Oh, let's not rip these earrings out of my ears. They are very pretty. Let me try and show you. They look like little pumpkins. They're so cute. But they might accidentally get ripped out my ears if I'm not careful. Because they're very big. I like them. They're cute. Ow. But I'm also too scared to wear them outside in case they get yanked out. But at this rate, I'm going to yank them out myself because apparently I'm just clumsy. But, yeah. I went and saw the Amy Winehouse movie with my brother Ethan, and it was so good. Well, actually, I retract my statement. But, you love Amy Winehouse, Madalada. What, why? I'm not gonna go into... How do I word this? I love Amy Winehouse. The movie wasn't bad, but the the narrative, that's all I'm gonna say. But I have been listening to Amy Winehouse again. I love her music. She's an icon. Well, she was an icon. She is an icon still to this current day. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse, you absolute legend. But yeah, I do love Amy Winehouse. I think she's brilliant. I was also, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm just going to say that there was moments in the film where they could have put like some iconic like quotes she said, and they didn't, and it hurt my heart. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it was really good. I went to the cinema with my brother, and it was nice to go to cinema. I haven't been to cinema in so long. I get actually cinema anxiety, but he made it like really fun, and it was great. And we were like the only other, there was like 4 people in the cinema room, and me and my brother were 2 of them, so it was pretty like quiet and nice, and not too many people, and it was great. I had a great time. And then, yeah, I've been enjoying my job, getting on well, so that's good. What else? Oh, my sister's birthday is on Thursday. So that's like nice. I'll be able to wish her happy birthday. I have bought her presents today, so that's good. What else? What else? I want to dye my hair soon. These damn earrings, they're so cute, but they're a hazard waiting to happen. I want to dye my hair again soon. As you can see, it's looking very blonde. I will dye it soon. I just can't decide what I want to dye it to. I'm going to take these out before I rip my ears apart, and I will be back in a sec. I think I'm going to let my ears breathe now, because my lobes get very sore actually from having earrings in them. So I'm going to let them breathe. My traces are fine. My cartilage is fine. By the way, I'm coughing because of allergies. My allergies recently kicking up their gear again. I get allergies all year round for plants. I'm allergic to plants. It's so fun. I'm like severely allergic to plants. It's ridiculous. And I was saying to my mum earlier actually that in June and July it's going to be so fun because I get swollen and I struggle to breathe, and it's going to be great. But she was saying about, why don't you take medication now? And I said to her that, well, I would, but I need it to work later on in the months when I'm going to be literally a swollen puffy mess. Like, I got back from walking from maths and I was like burning throat and it was a bit like raspy, but it wasn't like I couldn't breathe. Whereas in the summer, like June, July, oh my god, it's horrendous. So my allergies have been annoying, to say the least, but I'm grateful it's not at its full capacity yet because it's a lot. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, that's what I get for being allergic to nature. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm literally allergic to like all of it. It's so strange. Like, all of it. Grass, allergic. Flowers, allergic. Even trees, like the leaves, some of them, most of them, all of them, from what I can gather, allergic. A branch fell in my bag once, rash, allergic. Like, with leaves on it, obviously. I'm just allergic to nature. But, yay. But yes, I have an exam coming up, my maths exam. Wish me luck. It's a non-calculator, the first one. Oh boy, I'm so screwed. I was having energy crashes in maths class today, like I was struggling to stay awake. But on the same day, it's my sister's birthday, so after I've done the exam, I will be going to a birthday gathering thingy, I'm guessing. Guessing we'll celebrate to some degree. I'm not quite sure of the plan yet, but it'll be nice, it'll be good. My older sister, so that'll be good. What else? Oh my god, the heat has been unbearable. I hate being too hot. It makes me feel ill. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this heat. I can't. And the weather's been so unpredictable in England. Literally 1 minute you're flipping freezing to death and it's raining, the next minute you're like, I'm melting. It's horrible, especially for someone like me who already struggles to regulate the temperature when the temperature isn't changing. Never mind when the temperature's changing every 5 seconds. I have no chance. My fibromyalgia's been really bad. I've been getting this new symptom. Well, it's not really new, but I've been getting a more reoccurrent symptom of feeling like I'm hungover, except I haven't drank at all. That's been so fun. And been getting more like symptoms and more just ill. Like I was ill for the majority of today. Ill, like fibro ill. Like I ran around a lot today and I was very tired, but I was also very like feeling awful. So that's been fun. If you want to know more about things, you should follow my second channel at Madalada, where I talk about disability content and mental health. But I do want to say that I have been kind of slacking in like the therapy preparation department, like since the webinars ended. I thought I'd be good at keeping on top of it, but I should have known me. I start off a good thing and then it just kind of that hurt. But I'm trying to get back on track. I need to at some point tomorrow spend time going through and typing up stuff. But yeah, also I do want to read more again. When I was ill with my periods made me really, really, really ill. I spent one of those days just reading the majority of the day and it was great. I want to do another day of, preferably not ill, but I want to do another day where I just read, because that brings me a lot of joy. What else? I need to do my driving. I want to dye my hair. I just can't decide what to do, people, because I have red, I have pink, I have a little bit of purple, I think. Part of me wants to go blue, but stick with the dye you have first, okay? We can't be added to the collection. There's too many. There is too many. I'm kind of tempted to go red or purple, maybe pink, I don't know. I was doing red a lot, so maybe pink, but I did like pinky red last time. I'll figure it out. Part of me is like, oh, what do I want to do? I don't know, but I will figure it out. The real answer is I want to go blue, but I should use the dyes I already have first. Hold on, let me show you. Right, I have the Big Pink by Bleach London. This is the brand I use, by the way. They're really good. Although, hold on, this is not a bad thing about them, but first of all, I saw red, Bleach London. I've got red, I got pink. Pink's more full than red, I can tell by the weight. So maybe I should go pink next. And then we got the teeniest bit of purple that's really light, so I think I'd have to do like 2 colours with this. Like either the pink or the reds, because there's not much of this left, to be honest, but it's a very cool colour. It's called Bruised Violet. But normally, right, here we go. Normally, my hair dye lasts me quite a while because I'm very good at conserving it. I'm very good at like briskly, like tying it back and briskly washing it in the most effective way to keep the colour in. Right? I'm very good at that. But I, like I mentioned earlier, have not been doing too well. Sorry, I'm getting really itchy. Ow! Anyways, what the fuck? Anyways, I've been like I always have depression and anxiety, but it's been very, very bad. Especially my depression's been really rearing its head. It's been crazy. Now my anxiety and my depression are kind of taking turns again, but it's been mainly my depression just making me feel awful. Anyways, so, like I said, I'm very good at maintaining the colour. I'm very good at making sure I just quickly wash it and then like maintain the colour. But this was the quickest my hair's ever washed out, because I kid you not, I dyed my hair. I was happy with it. Not the reason it washed out so quick. I wasn't like, oh, I hate it, and washed it out. No. But I dyed my hair. I loved it. And then my depression. I literally spent so long in the shower just staring numbly at the shower walls that a bunch of it just washed out every time. Yay! But it's fine because we're going to redo it soon. And it's going to be great. Right now my hair is like this kind of peachy blondie colour because it's still got a little bit to go really before it reaches the colour it was underneath, I think. Or was my hair more of a warm blonde, I guess, underneath? I think it's got a little bit left to rinse out. Yeah. But I'm going to re-dye it soon. Part of me really wants to go blue, but I should stick with the ones I already have. I should use up the rest of the purple, really. I have the littlest amount, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll do like some like purple ends to whatever I do. Like literally the very like tip of my hair purple. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, I want to do it again. I want to dye my hair, but part of me is worried that I'm gonna, because I've not been doing great, I'm just gonna end up washing it out by accident. Like today I spent like 40 minutes just in the shower, and I'm very good at quick showers. Like I'm good at just getting washed and getting out, but when I did really enjoy like the shower, and showers always make me feel better, and it was good for me. And then I did my little moisturising routine. I even put a bit of like product in my hair and like oils and stuff. Like it was nice for me and well needed, I think. But could you imagine if I had like coloured hair and I just let it all just rinse out again? But I'll figure it out. I mean, to be fair, it's not the end of the world if it does